guys, welcome back to my vlog channel. This isn't my main channel. This is going to be posted on my vlog channel, which you're watching currently. Why can't I speak? I don't know. So I wanted to start a little bit of a series on this channel where it's kind of like me talking to you guys about topics that you guys suggest. So comment down below any topics you'd like me to talk about or any advice you'd like me to give you guys. But today's video has not been requested, it's just something I feel like I want to make. I'm going to be talking about what happened in London on Wednesday, and I have so many thoughts and feelings about what actually did happen, and I want to just talk about it with you guys. So if you don't already know what happened on Wednesday the 22nd of March, I think, in London, Westminster, which is pretty close to where I live. I've been to Westminster so many times, and I feel like that's kind of the scariest bit. Like, you hear about terrorist attacks on the news, or you hear about like horrible things happening on the news in other countries or other places, but when it's so close to you, it's kind of a bit more scarier and a bit more real to you. Do you know what I mean? So I think 5 people died. I'm not too sure, but basically there was this man who was in a car, and he run over loads of people while they was walking on the path, and he also stabbed a policeman to death while trying to get into Parliament, and he was shot dead by the police. I just want to say that I am so sorry to everyone that did lose their lives. Obviously, I can't imagine like how horrible the families are feeling, and it's weird because those people woke up that day, and like how me and you both all wake up and they was ready to go out and have a normal day, and unfortunately their lives ended because of someone who clearly wasn't okay in the mind. No one's okay in the mind if they want to take someone else's life. It really upset me when I heard about the policeman dying as well, because he was a dad, he had 2 kids, I think, I'm not too sure. He was there that day and he was protecting the Parliament, and he was killed for being brave and protecting Parliament. And instead of running away like he could have or whatever, he stood there and protected and fought. He was brave. He is brave, and he is like an actual hero, because if he wasn't there, then the man could have gone into Parliament. It shocks me how many people died. Like, I know it's not a crazy amount, but it is a lot. Like, life is so precious. It is. Life is so precious. Like, you only get one life, and never know when it's going to be taken. And I know that sounds really kind of whoa, but yeah, it's true. You never know when you are going to go. Like, he never knew. He woke up that day, normal day, had breakfast, went to work, and never came home. And that's the saddest bit. I know I say stuff about the police all the time, like I don't like the police and stuff, but there are some police people, like police men and women, who are so good at their jobs and do such a good job. Obviously, I don't agree with the ones that are racist or whatever, but that's another story. But still, police men and women who were protecting Parliament that day are all amazing, all brave, and unfortunately PC Keith Palmer died that day, as well as a load of other innocent people. And it is so sad how quickly your life can be taken from you. I just want to say to you guys that this man was not a Muslim. You might be saying, well, he was a Muslim. Yes, he thought he was, but he was not a true Muslim. I'm sorry, he wasn't. And I'm really angry at the people who go around saying all Muslims are terrorists, all Muslims are ISIS, and that is the most stupid thing I think I've ever heard, because I tell you what, yeah, so many Muslims are completely against this. It's a tiny little group of people who agree with all this extremism, and the majority of Muslims are peaceful, loving people, and you can't just see a Muslim and think that's a terrorist, because that's not true. And it makes me upset, because the more things like this happen, the more people who are nasty to Muslims. Do you know what I mean? He's not a Muslim. You go and kill someone, you're not. You know, you believe in all this crazy stuff about killing people and hurting people, and that's just not what being a Muslim's about. Not that I would know, obviously, but from what I've learned and from what I've heard about Islam, it's got nothing to do with hurting other people. In fact, it's completely the opposite. The ambulances and whoever was there, like the ambulance crew, the police crew and stuff, they did such an amazing job trying to help those people and trying to save them, and they are absolute heroes as well. The fact the man who did this was from Dartford, I think, and that is basically where I live. Like, obviously, I don't want to tell you guys where I live exactly, but that is basically where I live. So, I'm always in Dartford. I wouldn't even say it's like, it's not even 5 minutes away from me. It's not far at all, basically where I live. And that is what's really scary as well, that he was born here and grew up here. It's just so close to home, and that's what I don't like. And I think everyone needs to stick together, and we don't need no more hate. We don't need to spread no more negativity and hate. So if you are going to go around and saying nasty things about Muslim or their religion or something, you need to learn facts first, because you would know that this was not done by a Muslim. Also, another fact I've learned before is that more Muslims get killed every year by ISIS than any other religion. So if these extremist terrorists, whatever you want to call them, are Muslims, then how come they're killing Muslims as well? Do you know what I mean? And I also learned that some Muslims set up like a GoFundMe page, and they raised £3,000 for the families of the people who died. So if they're completely with it, they wouldn't be raising that. Do you know what I mean? We need to spread love and positivity. We don't need no more hate in the world. We don't need anyone being nasty to people. Love always wins over hate. If you hate, you're just unhappy, but if you love people and you spread positivity, then you'll be a happier person. That's why I try and be as positive as possible, because I don't want to spend my life being sad and miserable and nasty, when you never know when you are going to go, when your time is to go. You just don't know. That's why you need to live your life happily, no hate, you know, love everyone, love yourself, love your life, and then you learn to be happy. It just made me feel so upset when I heard about everything. I literally just wanted to start crying, because it's so shocking. Do you know what I mean? It's just shocking, absolutely shocking. Love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry it's a bit deep, this video. I don't really know what I was talking about either. Like, comment down below any other suggestions for this Real Talk series. Love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.